I would say we would consider water to be a living organism. It has memory and it has, it guides so much of everything else that we do.
But access to clean drinking water isn't that easy here on Six Nations of the Grand River. City News introduced you to Terry Moreau and Beverly Markle, two residents who, like many others living on the reserve, don't have easy access to clean drinking water in their homes. The Dreamcatcher Foundation, in partnership with Healthy First Nations, is working to change that, going house by house to install filtration devices. Musician and filmmaker Stevie Salas is an ambassador for their work.
So I flew to Fiji, I went in there and I saw these little filters and I was watched little kids literally get healthy in a matter of days. And I came back after Australia to Canada, to Six Nations, and so then Brian said, okay, we'll take it from here, and that's when Brian got involved and started plugging it all in.
Brian Porter is a businessman from Six Nations. He is also a board member for Dreamcatcher. He says communities with boil water advisories are only part of Canada's challenge. Other communities like his own have no advisories, but just a fraction of residents have direct access to clean water.
So we wanted to find a way to actually make it 100%. So to me, we're working in conjunction with what the feds have planned and what they've already done. And it's a way to get us all the way there. And for me personally, I mean, it's important because I grew up without running water at all.
In 2013, a $41 million water treatment plant was built here on Six Nations of the Grand River. Today, the plant only serves about 17% of local households, 508 homes out of 3,069. Much of the community stores water in cisterns or wells, which are vulnerable to contamination, so those residents buy bottled drinking water. This current way of life is the reason behind this initiative.
You stir it on slowly. Too much pressure will make it fall off, so you just want to have it about there.
Everything that passes through gets captured by this filter, and it's a matter of just turning it and reversing flow to clean that back out. And from Stevie's experience in Fiji, we understand there are right now filters that are operating for 13 years. The original filter is still in operation today.
Though it's in its early days, the team hopes to expand their work across Ontario once Six Nations of the Grand River is complete.
You could fix your home for $40. You could fix your water for 13 years for $40 right now.
Yeah, it's not the most ideal situation, but then instead of waiting around for for the government to come and fix the situation, because it could take 10 or 20 years.
In a statement, the Office of Indigenous Services Minister Patty Haidu says she's in regular communication with Six Nations of the Grand River as we work to find long-term solutions to ensure access to clean drinking water in their community. Ottawa has put billions of dollars towards solving the water crisis across Canada, but Six Nations officials note they lack stable and predictable funding to build water infrastructure.
I think in terms of leading the change, it does have to come from everyone. You know, our elected officials, our traditional leaders, our youth. We're sitting outside of the future here, which is this plant. And if we can have the plant here expanded to cover off all homes on the territory, then that would be where we feel that that's a good future, where everyone has testable and quantifiably clean water to consume and to raise their children.
For City News, I'm Stella Acquisto.